I'm going to explain about what is Stripe Connect. I mean the introduction. How does the Stripe Connect KYC works, and how does the payment, which is in our term we call it as a pay-in, and then the payout, balance, and additionally as a bonus point, how to use their meta feature to add extra details. So what is Stripe Connect? So to do a comparison, initially when you do a payment, yeah, I mean when you just do normal Stripe things, when a buyer in a marketplace circumstances, yeah, when a buyer pays in non-marketplaces, when the buyer pays, the money directly go to the whoever who owns the Stripe account. Yeah, that's like a normal every payment gateways. For example, you have Payout, or there are like many normal payment providers. Yeah, that's how it works. The difference for the Stripe payment, Stripe also provides that, but the difference between the Stripe payment and then the Stripe Connect is that when the money flows, the buyer money can be sent to a multiple diversion in the sense that from a buyer, default Stripe will take its payment fee. The buyer can send some money. I mean, like the Stripe Connect, which allows you to split. Yeah, I'm repeating. You can split the money to a platform. For example, let's say you own Deliveroo. So you can send the money to your Deliveroo, and you can send some money, split the some money to a delivery boy, and then you can also send money to a restaurant. Yeah. So let's see an example. For example, a buyer spent $100. Stripe will take its processing fee. This will vary by country, and then let's say you have a 10% commissions. So the 10% commissions, it goes to your platform. Then the rest of the money will goes to the seller. When this money goes to the seller, this is called payout. So when this payout happens, Stripe also charge a fee for payout. So to do this payout at transaction on behalf of you, they will do a charge. Additionally, on top of that, they will also, just to maintain the seller, if the seller is every month he is getting like he she is getting like a minimum of like a one payout every month, they Stripe will charge like an account management fee. Okay, so this is the introduction. So I'm going deep inside how the payment, the payout, the KYC, everything is going to work. So first, let's say you are a marketplace. Yeah, you will sign up. I think I'm sure there are like many videos who show about like how you can sign up and all those things. Yeah. So first is that after you connected the Stripe Connect with your marketplace, the first process or the first implementation you will do is that integrating their Stripe KYC. For example, in our marketplace, we have this page. Yeah, in our marketplace, I mean, we are a marketplace builder. So for our clients, we have these two features for standard and express. So for standard, it's just like an OAuth. Yeah, it goes to the Stripe. People will have their own Stripe account. It's just authorized and come back with a message that okay, your Stripe is connected. For express, what's going to happen is that for express and custom, what's going to happen is that you don't use your sellers or restaurants or drivers existing Stripe thing. For your platform, you're going to have a new Stripe Connect Express account for these sellers. So that's why we say every users will have Stripe account automatically created under their store email, whichever the email they register, they will have an account created. But does that mean that the account is authorized to receive the money? No. That's where they need to connect. So when they wanted to do the connect, how it's going to work is that you will do some sort of like an API calls that will send to them to the Stripe Connect onboarding. So let me show you. This is how the page looks. If they're in a mobile, it goes there, is they ask their number, email, all those things, then finally verify, and also ask their bank details, etc., just to make sure they can receive the money. Let's say if somebody goes and do few steps, and then if they don't do the other steps, Stripe will keep sending an email. For example, you can say update your Stripe account to receive your funds. Currently in our marketplace builder, when we created a Stripe Connect, or we can say Stripe seller account for our sellers, for our client sellers, from the first day on, Stripe will start sending them, please update your information to continue receiving payments, or like update your Stripe account to receive your funds. They will do all these reminder emails. So they take care of all this job. Okay. So we have an image as well, which says user sign up in the app. It become a seller or a seller account. Seller tries to do an onboarding on the payment page. They go to the KYC page. If Stripe detects the user is already registered, it will just authorize. If they have not, it will send all these reminder emails. Then only after they do the onboarding is finished, then only they can receive payouts. Even when we do some system triggers telling that okay, send the money to the seller, the system will not be able to get a successful response from Stripe. It's because they haven't finished the Stripe onboarding. If you wanted to know more about, especially about the KYC, you can go to our documentations. I will put these in the description. This is how a Stripe KYC works. So now there are like few questions which usually people will ask. We have those answers here as well, so you can just go through. So now the KYC is finished. The seller now is eligible to receive the payouts. Then what else? Okay. Now let's go to the buyer side. Let's say buyer as usual. Buyer as usual, they will go and then so I can just close this. They go, they buy. Just a minute. I mean, I can put my company email as well, but this is where I have connected Stripe. So I just buy and go card. I buy. I don't want to do all the steps. But just delivery. Yeah, when I do my Stripe, and then I can enter my Stripe cards. Yeah. So when I enter my Stripe, this is just a default test card they give. You can also find the Stripe. So the order is created. How much is my order? I think it's 93. So it should be here, or I have another account which is like a client test account, so I will not be able to open that. But anyway, so when the order happens, so the money is in the Stripe account. What's going to happen is that so now Stripe will take its processing fee. They will first process this. I can show this calculator as well, how you can calculate how much is the fee they're going to take and all those things. We have like few example. For example, Hong Kong, US, how much they charge. So let's take US. Yeah, I mean the major users, Stripe users are in. For example, the amount received from a customer is $100. Stripe take its fee of 2.9%. Yeah, this for US, and then they charge two type of fee. One is variable fee, which is in the percentage, and then also a per transaction fixed fee as well. So this is the amount. This is the amount they're gonna take it for the payment. So this just this part is the payment thing. Yeah. Now it's the payout. So now in the platform account, the balance is 96.80. In the 96.80, let's say you are taking our platform commission of like $10, 10%, or even if you apply some fixed fee, you can do that. But anyway, so when you take that, then the seller is supposed to get 95.80. Then when you initiate this transaction, Stripe will take out a payout fee, which is also fixed and variable plus fixed, and then they take this money. Then the balance goes to the seller. Here, when you do this payout one by one from your system, I mean through the API calls and all those things, the charges are different, but they also allow some aggregate payouts. Okay, so I will share the link. You can read more about that. So you can aggregate the payouts and send as well. Yeah, at the time you will be able to reduce some prices. So now I just covered how does the payout work. So we are in the balances now. In the balances, we can see like as a marketplace owner, how much is your balance and all those things. They could have done this UI bit clearly. So I mean, they don't have like a from here. They don't have like where exactly you need to go and change your payout schedules. Yeah, this could be done in a better way. But anyway, so you go from here, automatically send daily. There is two ways, as I told you. You can do your payouts by automatic or manual. Where you need to do automatic and where you need to do manual, Automatic is like where you don't have some sort of like a conditions with the seller that okay, the seller need to do for example, the seller need to deliver a product or deliver a service, then only they should receive the payouts and all those things. If you don't have those kind of things, then you can just do like automatic, especially for digital products. It's just like when people buy a digital products, the money just go out, yeah. Or the courses, when people buy the courses, the courses is delivered to the buyer, and the money can be automatically I mean, they can on the same day the course provider, the tutor, they can receive the money. But in a physical marketplace, there need to be conditions after the item get delivered, only you can do. So for example, in our marketplace builder, so we have these settings where what we do is that sorry what we do is that, I mean, this image may not be easy to understand, I mean, just for you, but I'm explaining. Yeah, so we tell that this is called a transfer job. We tell that only after the seller delivery confirmed status, I mean, from the seller the delivery status is confirmed, then run the payout. Okay, and you can do some cron jobs to tell that how many times you can do the payout, or you can even change status, whether maybe after the item gets shipped itself, you can then just do the payout and all those things. Let's say the item goes, okay, the item goes to the buyer, and then the person do a return initiation, then the item come back. So are you going to do a payout? You can't do the payout, yeah, because the item is got um is like broken or like something else, yeah. So you need to do this job called reverse transfers. Previously, I mean, all this process, they call it as a transfer job from buyer to seller, all this money. So when it's the failed transaction, then you need to do a reverse transfer, or even before the item gets shipped. I mean, this is our logic. Your logic can be different, but I'm telling, in our logic, we tell that if the item before even gets shipped, when the customer cancel the order, you need to redo the reverse transfer. Then the money doesn't go to the seller; it goes back to the buyer itself. Yeah, this is how Stripe Connect works. So in your backend also, this is how you can configure. So if you want to do your custom triggers and all those things, you need to use a manual one, because I mean, in logically, if you automate this, you don't control this payout, right? It's only if you make it manual. Manual means it's not like you go I mean, of course you can go to the system and do payouts as well, especially if you're a small company. But for a bigger company, it need to be a systematic, sorry, it need to be systematic. So you can configure logics like this, yeah. So and then one more thing, there are cases where the final I came to the final stage where it's about the metadata. Where there are cases where the marketplace owner wants to see where is it, just now it was test mode, wait, all transactions, sorry, just a minute. Okay, sorry, I need to move to test mode. Okay, so all payments. So there are cases where the marketplace owner may not know for which order is this thing. I mean, for which order this payment came in. They may have some sort of unique identifier in the system, whichever the system you use, yeah. So at the time, you can use this meta details. For example, here, if you see here, we send details like order reference. This is the store name, and what is his email, and cart amount, all those things. So you can do some cross check with your system, and also when the payout goes out, you can use this information to refer, because by default they just give this transfer group. You need to click this transfer group to find out the whether this user his payout has, whether for the seller the payout has been initiated or not. Yeah, I hope this shares you about how Stripe Connect works. I know I gone a bit faster, but if you have questions, any specific technical or non-technical, you can just drop in the comment. If you like it, subscribe to the channel. We're going to share more about not just using our marketplace builder, like even using even if you're building something on your own, we want to share more about how you can build your marketplace, and how you can structure your payouts, or even the revenue model logics, and all those things we share. mean, for us, it's all those things are it's. I mean, I can show you another. We are deeply integrated with the Stripe Connect, so it's easy for you to do all this revenue configuration. This comes out of box. Let's say if you want to have like different commissions per category, or however you want. I'll just show you quickly. So you just go to settings, and then you go to the revenue model, which is the commissions. You can configure like different commissions, whatever the value you put, and then whatever the thing you configure, whether fixed, slab, a category, all those things, you can do this configuration. This we done a behind logic. This works with this, right? And also, if you wanted to initiate some subscriptions, yeah, and we have done it. So when you enable this thing, I'll just switch off. When you enable this thing, if somebody haven't posted if somebody wants to post a listing, they need to pay the subscription before they can post a listing. And then we have some special fees as well. For example, maybe your seller post a product for $100, then you may want to do like some additional on top of the listing. For example, an additional $10 additional variable fee, then the listing become 120. That's how we have done. And also from your end user perspective, you may want to have functionalities like where is it, my sales. You wanted to have like this comes from your Stripe, and also, I mean, like, how does the commission calculated by the platform owner, and how much is the sales, how much is the transaction fee should be here. I'm sure it's not here. Even if you click here, you can just go detail and then see those orders and all those things. Yeah, thank you.